Hi and welcome back to MS Excel 2013 tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to go in, sort and also filter. Right, looking at this table in front of us, you'll see it's got several columns: ID, employee ID, name, SSN, region, department and earnings. At the moment, under employee ID, it's been sorted in numerical order, running down one down to the bottom. We can go in and we can resort, because if you have a look at the name over here, the names are all showing mixed up. But I can sort that first of all into name order. To do this, I select the cell, move to A to Z under the sort and filter group, and notice how it's gone in and put it into alphabetical order. I can go and do this with region. Now, all the regions together, but once again it has gone mixed up the names. There is a method of doing multiple sorts. To do that, you go to sort over here. That brings up our sort dialog box, and the first thing that we're going to sort under is the employee name. There's give you choices under the sort on, values, which is a numerical alphabetical value, color, if the cell has been colored, if the font has been colored, and then cell icon, if it contains an icon. For now we're using value. I want to add the second level. I'll go to add level over here, and this I'm going to go and tell it to do by region. And OK. And now you'll see it's gone in and sorted by name and here by region. So as you can see, the sorting has been done. Let's go and have a look at filtering. Here you've got your filter button. When I click on it, notice how it brings up the filters on the headers again. If I go back to my design over here, you'll see the check mark has been put back. So let's have a look at filtering on its own. What can filtering do for us? Well, if I go in and I only want to sort certain information, like I only want to see who's from the north, I click on my button over here, go and take all the others off that I don't want to see, and click OK. And now, as you can see, it's gone and sorted it into north. How do I know that this has been sorted? Well, if I look at the buttons on the headers, a little filter button over there, and it has now gone and filtered. So what does the filtering actually do? Well, as you can see here, it hides away the information that we haven't requested, because if you go back and have a look over here, you can see we've only got north selected. If I put in a check mark for south, it now bring up both north and south, as you can see there. Then we can go in and sort as well. Right, let's have a look at sorting in colors. So let's add some colors here, first of all, into a couple of different departments. I'm going to select admin, and in the admin, I'm going to go and make it blue. And I'm going to give it a yellow background. Right, so I'm going to look for the next admin. I'm going to use the format painter. And there's another two admins over there. And we've got another one hiding down at the bottom here. And I think that is it. Right, so let's have a look now. I'm now going to go and click on my filter button. Okay, text filter. And then text filter above that by color. Okay, so now take the filter off. So you can see the clear all filters. And let's go and put some color in the areas. So I'm going to sort it quickly. I'm going to take all the north ones, and we're going to color them blue. Okay, go and resort. Okay, so as you can see, they're nice and mixed up. So now we want to go and sort by color. So we click over there, filter by color. Select on, filter by color, and select it. Notice how it's now gone and filtered. Okay, so let's have a look. How are we going to... Right, so as you can see, I've gone and filtered by color. I've got all my yellow colors filtered together, brought together, and the rest is all hidden. So what happens now if I wanted to go in and sum these values for the yellow group? Under normal circumstances, I would put in the equal sign, type in sum, select the range, and enter. So as you can see, here we've got a value of 3,519,150. Now, that is not the value of just the yellow cells. That is the total value of all the cells added together. So how do we overcome this problem when we just want to see the colored cells? Well, pretty simple. But before I show you, I just want to move this total cell over here to the top to make it easier to work with. And I think you should do that from now on as well. You'll see it's much easier to work rather than working down at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do here to overcome the problem that we've got, I'm going to use a subtotal. Now first of all, I start my formula off with an equal sign, type in sub, and notice how it brings up a subtotal over here. Double click on it. It now brings up this list over here of different functions that are available to put into the subtotal formula. You can see there's average, counts, max, min, sum, average, and so on. The one we're going to be selecting is number 9, sum. Now there's two ways of doing this. I can either type in 9 into my formula there, as you see, or alternatively I can click on here, double click on there, and you'll notice it automatically puts 9 in. That is the number of the row where the sum function sits. Okay, to carry on with the formula, put in a comma, and then I'm going to select what I want over here to be shown, and enter. Now notice the value now has changed from 3,519,150 to 568,000. Reason being, it is only working out what we've selected here for yellow. So as I go in and remove the filters and change filters, watch what happens. The moment that I've removed the filter, you can see over here it's showing the same value as my total cell over here. If I go back in and I filter some more, take off select all, and we go to accounts and OK, and now you can see it is showing me just the accounts department, and there it's giving me a running total and my subtotal. Come to the end of this video. What I'd like you to do now is go and work on your spreadsheet, set up your table, go in, set up the sorting and filtering, set up two output cells, one being for total and the one being for subtotals. Play around with the different filters and have a look what your outputs are. Thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next one.